call action.
Okay.
I don't know. I just don't know.
Quiet, please. I'm trying to concentrate here.
Okay. So what have you got? Me? Yeah. You hit anything? Let's hear it. Ping, Drava, Engelwort, carcinoma. That's as far as I got.
I like that. Yeah, kind of onomatopoeic.
I don't know. Feels to me like it needs some punching up.
You can always throw a few jokes in the middle of it. You gotta get the through line first.
But do you think it's Shakespeare?
Don't ask me, I'm just chilling.
They could have given us a clue or something.
Yeah, or a story conference.
But that defeats the whole purpose of the experiment.
I know. 3 monkeys typing into infinity will sooner or later produce Hamlet.
Right.
Completely by chance.
Hey, Dr. David Rosenbaum up in that booth is boy through it.
But what is Hamlet?
I don't know.
What is Hamlet?
I don't know.
You know what? This is really stupid.
If you got something better to do in this cage, the sooner we produce the goddamn thing, the sooner we get out.
Sort of publish or perish with a twist.
But what do we owe this Rosenbaum? A guy who stands outside those bars and tells people, that one's Milton, that one's Swift, and that one's Kafka. Just to get a laugh?
What's a Kafka anyway? Why am I?
Search me.
What's a Kafka?
All his four-eyed friends sure think it's a Stitch.
And how are we supposed to write Hamlet if we don't even know what it is?
Okay, so the chances are a little slim.
Yeah, and this from a guy who's supposed to be smart. This from a guy at Columbia University.
The way I figure it, there's a Providence that'll receive our pages. Rough draft them how we may.
What about you, Milton? What have you got?
Let's see. Of man's first disobedience and the fruit of that forbidden tree, whose mortal taste brought death
Hey,
into the...
that's good. That's got rhythm. Really sing.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Why, this tone I knew this was kind of a stretch for me.
I'm just not sure it has the same expressive intensity and pungent lyricism as the first bit.
Well, sure. It needs rewriting. But it doesn't. This is rough draft. Lights on.
This bit. Are they watching?
What?
Are they watching?
I don't know. I can't see. I've got my paws over my eyes.
What?
What is the point of this?
Why do they videotape because they control the means of production, they think they can suppress the workers.
Things are how they are. What are you going to do?
Hey, how come?
Hey, how come you're always so goddamn ready to justify the ways Rosenbaum did the apes?
Do you have a key to that door?
No.
Do you have an independent food source?
No.
So call me a collaborator. I have to be professional. If Rosenbaum wants Hamlet, I'll give it a shot. Just remember, we're not astrophysicists. We're not brain surgeons. We're chips. And Frank's captivity is not a bad gig.
What's really frightening is that if we stick around this cage long enough, we'll evolve into Rosenbaum.
Evolve into Rosenbaum?
Brush up your jargon, baby. We're more than kin and less than kind.
Anybody got a smoke?
All out.
Don't look at me. I'm not going to satisfy those voyeurs with the old smoking chip act. No, thank you.
Don't be sassy. You gotta use it. Use the system.
What do you mean?
Watch me while I get my antic disposition on. See what I mean? I lost too, my babe.
They should have thrown in a Cupid doll for that performance.
Got results, didn't it?
Sure. You do your bonzo routine and get a Gauloise out of it. Last week, I totaled a typewriter and got a whole carton of Marlboros.
But was it in smoke up? You should do crap on
It was a political statement.
it. Sure, you make your city and I do my smoke. All's well that ends well, right?
It's the only way that we know that they're watching.
Huh?
We perform, we break typewriter, we type another page, the cigarette appears. At least it's a sign that somebody out there is paying attention.
Resident philosopher.
But what if one of us actually does write Hamlet? Here we are, set out to prove the inadvertent virtues of randomness, to produce something that we wouldn't even recognize if it passed through our hands. But what if one of us actually doesn't?
Will we really be released? Will they give us the key to the city and a ticker tape parade?
Or will they move us on to Ulysses? Why did they choose Hamlet anyways? What's Hamlet to them or they to Hamlet that we should care? Boy, there's the respect that makes calamity of so long life. For who would bear the whips and scorns of time, the oppressor's wrong, the proud man's contumely, the pangs of despised love, the law's delay?
Swifty, relax, will you?
Have a banana.
I wish I could get Rosenbaum in here and see how he does at producing Hamlet. That's it.
What?
That's it. Forget about this random Hamlet crap. What about revenge?
Revenge? On Rosenbaum?
Who else? Hasn't he bereft us of our homes and families, stepped in between us and our expectations?
But how would we do it?
Easy. We lure him in here to look at the typewriters, test them out like there's something wrong, but we poison the typewriter keys.
Jesus.
Sure, some juice of cursed heaven has spread liberally over the keyboard. Ought to work like a charm. Great. And if that doesn't work, we invent a tire swing and invite him for a ride. Plus, I challenge him to a duel.
Brilliant.
Can't you see it? In the course of combat, I casually raise my rapier over the typewriter keys and a hit! A palpable hit! For a reserve, we lay by a cup with the venomous distillment. We'll put the pellet with the goods.
Where was I? Bedsocks, Knockhurst, Tinkerbell.
Readiness is all, I guess.
Damn straight. Just let me know when that K button is up, honey.
Okay, you two serfs go back to work. I'll do all the thinking around here. Swifty, revenge.
Tinkerbell, Stoppelschwanz, Hemorrhoid. That is good. That is good.
Act 1. Scene 1. Elsinore Castle, Denmark.
Hemorrhoid.
Enter Bernardo and Francis.
Pomegranate.
Bernardo says, who's there?
Bazooka.